It's a day for pristine white dresses and radiant smiles. But what lies behind the charming smiles are woes about the cost of getting married. In a recent survey released by the National Population and Talent Division, couples in a serious relationship were unwilling to take the plunge because of these reasons. Saving money for a house, saving money for their wedding, too young to get married, career comes first, and not mentally prepared for marriage yet. Razor TV spoke to some couples at the newspaper Wedding Planner 2013 to find out how they overcame these doubts. The main thing stopping you from getting married at this point?
Money. Yeah. I think upgrading you can still do after marriage. I mean, it's a lifelong learning process. And saving, I don't think so. After marriage, you can't save. I think couple after getting married, they still do save. So I think all these are just excuses. Just to run away from reality. I mean, you have to face it anyway.
I think some of the factors really do affect young couples. As in, we talk about like wedding and we need to save money for wedding and stuff like that. So it could be a factor to deter, but instead of using that as a factor to deter, they can find ways to approach and solve the problem, like find better solutions to cope with it rather than pushing their marriage dates away and, falling out of love.
Actually, those reasons that you just mentioned is something that went through our mind. But, I mean, at one point of time, it comes to one point of time where you got to sit down and do it. So it's either now or never. And if it's not today, it's going to be tomorrow. So might as well just get it done.
I just know I love him. So sweet.
I'm pretty practical, so yeah.
We had our own savings. Yeah, we planned a bit of ahead. And at the same point in time, we had the support of our parents.
You need to be mentally prepared for all this. If you are not mentally prepared for all this, right, no matter what you do, no matter how many factors, in the end, you won't want to get married. Yeah. Someone nowadays, right, because we're Chinese, we need to have wedding banquet, all this, take photo. Nowadays, photo will take, we'll spend like a few K on photos. Like wedding banquet, need to invite friends a lot. Yeah, all these things, because we're Chinese, we need to do all these things, and traditional things. So this costs a lot of money to us. So yeah, if we don't have enough money, right, we can't do all these things.
I think the biggest challenge is getting a communication approved in the family. So essentially, both of us had to go through many challenges, especially with our parents, to get their approval before we can actually take that step to plan out our whole wedding.
I guess in terms of getting a house and everything, if your parents approve of it, they won't mind helping,
I think it's just some planning for the future. We really knew the next big thing was going to be marriage, so we kind of started planning for it financially.
We have to prioritize, I guess. So quite a few years back, we knew that this was one of the biggest priorities. So we started planning towards our wedding and everything.
Forward planning seems to be the solution for young couples' financial worries. Looking ahead is something that bridal shops have to do too.
So what are the trends for 2013?
2013, on the decor-wise, a lot of couples are asking for natural garden theme. And the color we notice is more to olive green, closer to nature. And they prefer like venues with natural daylight to give them a sunshine feel. This year itself, we realized that the couple are going for this keychain, all dressed up in tuxedo and gown. And that's why we brought in this dressing where they can interchange the color of the gown as well and the tuxedo. Yeah, the teddy bears are still very hot favorite. Yeah, so we brought in the ring bearers, in replacement of the ring pillow. Yeah, for the solemnization ceremony.
Well, I guess couple now the wedding is become smaller scale, which is only they invite only the close family or this, and then a lot are looking at customizations. That means they want something different for their weddings.
Most of the clients are looking for a gorgeous, this is what we call gowns, and most basically is from the designer series. Yeah, and basically it's most of it is with a tube one and toga and bareback and with the mermaid. Yeah, out of the gowns also we also found out most of the clients, okay, they prefer most of the album and the product is by handmade.
Now a lot of young couples, they will want to go overseas, like Taiwan, to take photo shots. Right now, a lot of young couple, they would like to take like maybe very sexy, very classic, photos. A lot of gowns, they are transparent. Only the important parts, they will like use the laces to cover it up. And then the figure, because of our cutting, the figure for the bride is very nice and it will be very outstanding.
以前跟现在其实比较多客人是想要出国拍，因为他们要觉得说要跟新加坡的景点不一样，就是很华丽的 full lace 的，就很像我们现在这一件 display 的是最新的款式。对，整件是马甲式的，然后就是全部是纯手工，再加上 Swarovski。
In its 14th year running, the New Paper Wedding Planner saw 10,000 couples over the weekend. Next up, find out how getting a flat is one of young Singaporean couples' biggest headaches.